One of the most common comebacks on recent Rwanda vids that I've seen and that I've made as well is that of people saying, why won't these refugees just stay in the first country they've come to? The fash have scoffed at being told that these are refugees fleeing war zones by responding that France isn't a war zone. Well, if they're on strike over there, it sometimes seems that way, but still, let's put this to bed. This belief that refugees need to stop in the first country they come to is an EU law. And as I'm sure many of you know, we've left the EU. The ruling's called the Dublin Convention, and it doesn't apply to us. We are, however, still signatories to the Refugee Convention, which states refugees can come and claim asylum in the country of their choice. Their right to do so is enshrined in international law. And if you believe Brexit would stop refugees coming here, then you are mistaken. If you believe this to be the case, then, well, you were lied to, as well as the rest of us were about a great many things on that. The government, of course, knows this. It has been the case for decades, which is why, as an island, successive awful governments have stuck by having no safe legal route for people to come here and claim asylum, forcing them to use boats to cross the channel, risking their lives to do so. For those that reach our shores, they can legally claim asylum. There is no such thing as an illegal asylum seeker. Most who do so are able to prove their case and secure asylum. That our government have attempted to implement a deportation scheme to ramp their war against refugees up further is an indictment of them. This doesn't deal with the traffickers. We have simply become the traffickers instead. But why come here? Here's a few examples, courtesy of a Twitter thread by lawyer Jennifer Blair. A Sudanese boy who had broken his leg on a third attempt to get on a lorry into the UK said he'd been beaten by police in France and felt he'd get a fair hearing here. Another from Albania was the victim of human trafficking and wanted to get to a non-Schengen area country where they felt they wouldn't be found. An Afghan child was the victim of rape in a refugee camp in Greece and had also been beaten by police. Horrible treatment at the first countries they came to, all treated with respect here, or at least they were, until the Rwanda deal got signed. We should be proud of our response to refugees. It was so much better than that of other countries. But as long as these deportations are a threat, that's no longer the case.